Welcome to the Golden Mike Podcast, where personal growth simply isn't enough. I'm your host, Mark Cordone, a positive psychology coach, a do-gooder from the island of misfit toys who founded the Joy Revolution. Each week I'll wrap with an extraordinary guest doing extraordinary things through their own revolutionary work to talk about the ups, downs, and all-arounds of life. It's my mission to provoke and empower you through increased joy and inspire you to spark your own revolution to change history for the better. Welcome to the most serious happiness podcast in this multiverse. Welcome to the Golden Mike Podcast. All right, guys, what is shaking? It is Golden Mike. I don't even know the number we're at right now, but it's Mark Cordone in the Golden Mike Podcast. Yes, honey, the mic works right now. We're live. We don't have to test it anymore. This is a very special episode. My family is here, my extended family, and my father is gone. And so we're here in Tampa, just kind of talking, shooting the stuff, seeing what kind of comes up, and I'm here with one of my oldest, best cousins, who I call Jiggy, who I bullied quite a bit. So I'm gonna start with you, Jiggy. But even before we start, I want to start by having my family, my kin, the people who I call Filipinos, my community, start by introducing themselves. So please, one by one, say who you are and why the heck are you here? And they're looking at me right now like they're nervous, but you don't have to be nervous because Uncle Mark will take care of you, okay? Yeah. So Jiggy, I picked on your butt for multiple years, bro. So say what it is that you want to say. My daddy's dead though, so you don't have to say what my aunt said last night, but you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, no, this asshole could absolutely convince me to be on his podcast. I walked in, and I wasn't in his house for more than 10 minutes before he was pimping out some sponsorship stuff. So here I am.
How bad is it that
I want to be supportive of the family, so I'm here.
How bad is it that I'm using my father's death to get some sponsorship for this podcast?
Oh,
that's a major therapy right there.
It is a major therapy.
Okay, so speaking of therapy, Jiggy, when we were kids. Oh, I'm just going to take it like a champ right now. Like, how was I to you when we were kids?
Honestly, man, it's like you keep saying that you were bullying me, but I think that was all probably really repressed because I'm not really remembering a whole lot. You were super aloof, though. That's, at least, from a younger cousin looking up. So it wasn't like a whole lot of, like, crazy bullying.
You know what? I actually saw myself as super aloof. And I think that's one of the things about being in a Filipino family. And I don't blame it on my Filipino family. Yeah. By the way, do you guys like my radio persona better? I'm a little bit intimidating, right? It's okay. It's okay. But I kind of think of this idea of being in a Filipino family as like suppressing my voice, and their voice was always louder than what my voice was. I don't know if you felt the same.
Yeah, it's definitely and I hate to fall back on it, but it is sort of that common Asian trope.
Oh, you've earned the Golden Mike rope. Come up here, boy. Children, look at how it's done. Each of you are going to get a time on the stage. Just keep it about an inch away from your face. You're used to that.
So essentially, there's that Asian trope of you don't stick out. Mm-hmm. You are what your family wants you to be, and there's a certain amount of dignity and honor in that. But in so doing, I have definitely noticed, maybe at least for myself, that there's been a lot of like weird codependency issues, and just trying to find my identity as an adult.
Now, as your cousin, I've never seen you. We've never talked about this, to be quite honest. Like, as your cousin, I've never seen you struggle with it. I see your uncle, your stepmom, as being people who've always been supportive of whatever it is that you want to go, wherever it is that you want to go. I've never seen filial piety being something that you adhere to, and I've seen them respecting that.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because once you hit a particular age, it's almost like they back off on it. They kind of step off the pedal a little bit more.
What age was that? Because you look about 6 years old to me.
Yeah, well, I'm about 40. It's hilarious. But, no, but it's kind of interesting, and maybe it's like just a parental style. I don't really come from a Filipino family that is hyper tiger parent.
No, you don't. And in fact, it's very atypical Asian parent in terms of like people stay together for the kids type of stuff, right?
Sure. I mean, not my family demographic is definitely mixed, but it was, when I was growing up, that particular sort of independence really came much later for me. And, it's like I attribute like my stepmother for a lot of that positive influence.
Okay.
It's just like there's a lot less pressure.
And she's Filipino.
And she's Filipino. Yeah, for sure. And it's been, now in my mid-30s where I can really kind of reflect back on saying, oh, wow, I can identify one, really strong female in my life that has really been supportive of me, whether silently just let me do my thing. And, both of my parents are both my biological parents are very high achieving and very motivated and very focused. And, I think a lot of Asian kids can, empathize with that.
I can empathize with that, but I can't completely have concentration 100% towards you because I miss my dad.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say, what do you remember about my dad, or what can you do to help me get over this like fucking pain that I'm going through right now?
Man, like Tito Jun was always like a larger than life to me. When he would have me over like for the summers, what was amazing to me was his just vibrance and his sort of just like love for life. My father and your father share a passion for music and for piano. I actually didn't know that my father could play music until I was 14. I walked in one day to my house. He had just bought a piano, and all of a sudden he was just hammering it out. And I had no idea.
Yeah, he didn't. My dad didn't just hammer out keys. He played with his sausage fingers until he broke the can.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It's just like so I could like one of the most vivid memories that I have of your father is playing piano and thinking to myself, he's hitting 4 keys for a chord. That's like insane.
Yeah,
and he was just.
And he had tiny little hands. How do you do that?
I don't know, but he had giant fingers.
He did have giant
fingers. As a kid, I was just like, man, this is like he could add. But he was throwing down on the piano, and I remember just hovering like right over him, and he was like, "Jiggy, look at this," and he was just playing, and I just remember feeling like super cared for.
Yeah,
if that makes any kind of sense.
It makes it makes all the kind of sense. That's why I came back for the past 2 years, just so I could feel super cared for.
Yeah, I felt like just really cared for. It just him playing and him talking to me. Just obviously it just reminded me of my dad, but it was such a unique experience because it wasn't my dad.
Yeah. Yeah. There's something about my dad that has had people feel like this sort of nourishment that it's like, oh, he's my dad, but he's not my dad. And I can tell him whatever the fuck I want to tell him, and he won't judge me, except for me. When I told him what I felt, oh boy. Jiggy, you've said enough. I want you to sit down because this is the next generation, son. You and I are the oldest ones in this clan. And I want some new people. I want some new people on the Golden Mike Podcast, internationally known in the top 200, number 10 in Algeria. Algerians, what up? Netherlands, what's up? I'll get back to you, Jiggy, but I want to go. I'm gonna go by filial piety, by oldest to youngest. So second oldest, my friend, introduce yourself and tell me, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
Good. Good.
That's what you told me to say.
I did tell you to say that, but introduce yourself, my friend.
I'm Caleb.
Yeah, Caleb, talk to me. What are you doing in Tampa right now? Aside from following your dad.
I'm sitting. I'm sitting down.
You are sitting down.
Oh, I'm talking to you.
You are talking to me. Look at him. He's so in the moment. Caleb, you've earned your stripes. Come up to the mic, brother.
Okay.
And by the way, you guys sitting, you don't have to be quiet at all. You can ask any questions you want to Caleb. Okay?
Caleb.
Is it about parts?
About me. Why do you wear a green shirt today?
Why did you wear a green shirt today, Caleb? I wondered that myself.
I don't know.
So, Caleb, okay, how old are you, my friend? 13, 14?
I don't know.
You know, I didn't tell you before the show to answer the question, I don't know. You know how old you are, Caleb. How old are you, my friend?
13.
13. And what is it like to be a 13-year-old right now? And to be a 13-year-old, half Filipino, half white, growing up in the South, you've got things going on in your life. I saw you sleeping when you first came to the house, and then I saw you I saw you making a bromance with my nephew the other.
What do you mean?
A bromance is just when you you just feel like you're best friends with someone right off the bat. With Brady.
Well, yes.
Leaving?
Yeah.
Okay, I love you.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's not good.
sorry, we spilt our Coca-Cola.
Oh, that's it. You spilled it again.
Can someone get a wipe? Talk to me.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's just you and me, man. This.
Those three.
Yeah, I know, but
Hi,
You won't
Caleb.
get in trouble.
no, you won't get in trouble.
What did I say?
You can say whatever you want. That's what makes this cool.
Whatever you want, that's what makes this cool.
Talk to me. What's going on in your life right now?
Caleb.
Hold on 1 second, brother.
Now, I mean, you're telling me to talk to you.
I am.
You said I could just say I know the whole time, but...
It's okay. It's okay. And the thing is that you can choose not to engage with me. But I hope that in the past 12 hours that we've built a rapport with each other, that you know that I can see who you are, man. I can see how smart you are. I can see how advanced you are, and I can see all those things. And if you want to talk about it, you can.
How do you see that?
Not with my eyeballs.
Okay, so wait, you can see with a different part of your body?
Yeah.
Oh, which one? What's its name?
The pineal gland.
Oh, okay. Where's that?
It's a part in the brain that's right in the middle. It looks like an almond. Have you ever heard of the Eye of Horus from Egypt? Like, it looks like a staff, and it kind of looks like an eye.
Yeah.
Or if you look at a dollar bill, the Eye of Horus is known as being the part of the human body that sees the truth. And Caleb, I speak to you right now not as a 40-year-old talking to a 13-year-old. I'm talking to you as a person who knows a little bit about what you're going through and a little bit about what you may be experiencing. And it may be time, like, if you want, to just be like, what's up? And it may be time to just screw around with the microphone if you want.
It's twisty.
It is twisty. What about your life has been twisty?
Oh, screw around.
Yeah, well, no. You said it's twist. You said it's twisty. You said it's twisty.
It's a screw.
And it's screwy. What's been twisty? What's been twisty and screwy aside from you breaking my microphone about your life?
Oh, did you just...
No, it's a screw. I can screw it back in. I think. Maybe. I might be able to. Oops.
I mean, we're only wasting LeBron James's time right now because I am the top 100 podcast in the universe right now.
Wait, so LeBron James listens to top 100 podcasts?
Hell no, he doesn't listen to it. He just sponsors it, man. What is it like? I'm not trying to get deep with you. I'm just trying to see what is it like to be a 13-year-old.
I think that might have been the wrong way. See, it's going in now.
Okay, now we got it.
Kinda. Think.
Hey, bud. I'm not gonna disconnect from you.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's okay if you want to disconnect.
Yeah, how did that? Do you unplug this thing?
Yeah, you can unplug anytime.
Caleb.
Oh.
Yeah, your cousin has a question for you.
Oh. Cousin, she's my sister.
Your sister has a question for you.
So, Caleb, why are you wearing big pants?
Yes!
Actually, they're kind of small for me.
She actually has a huge pineal gland. Why do you have big pants?
You see, they're too small for me, right? They're actually short.
That's a judgment call. You tell me, are they too big or too small?
They're a bit small.
What?
Kick your butt.
And you have huge feet.
I guess.
So what's the difference between when you were 12 and when you were 13? What have you learned between then and now?
Algebra.
Okay, and what is the greatest thing about learning algebra between then and now?
I can do algebra. Kind of, sort of.
So when you were 12, you didn't think you could do algebra.
I didn't really understand it that much.
So now that you're 13, what are other things that you think that you didn't think that you could do, but you can do now?
I don't know.
You're going with my default. The smartest person to ever come on my golden mic has actually beat me at my own show, my friend. The smartest person. The secrets of the world will be locked with Caleb. Let me ask you this, Caleb. If you had 30 seconds to say to the world anything that you wanted, and that microphone right there translated into every single language, what would...
Possible?
It's not even that. I'm not talking practicalities with you. I'm talking about visionary stuff. If that mic could translate...
A microphone that translates automatically would be super cool.
It would. It would, and one day it will be.
Oh.
And what would you say to the world if you had 30 seconds to just say whatever you wanted?
So you asked me if I had to let you ask that to me, so can I say no?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this is my man, a person who understands his agency so that he can say, I don't have to say anything into that microphone if I don't want to. I love it. Now, there's the other thing. If you want to pass that microphone on to your sister, you can right now. Or if you can stay with me and you can tell me anything you want to tell me.
Anything you want to tell me.
Okay. How about this? You may not remember my dad, and I'm hurting right now. What would you tell a person that is missing their dad?
Oh, no. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's hard to imagine your life without your dad, right? Yeah.
Yes.
How much does your dad mean to you? Look at him and tell him. Because I didn't get to tell my dad. Caleb, that's all you need to say, brother. That's all you need to say.
You did this.
The world does not need to see the face that you just made, but that's the face that I feel. I love my dad, man. And I'm not trying to exploit you for anything, man. We don't have to share this with anybody. Yeah, this is on record, but we don't have to share this with anybody. For me, this is about me understanding the worth of my dad and you understanding. I'm not trying to have you understand anything, but like you have your dad, man. That's all. You good? Okay. Yeah. Hey, are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it up for Caleb! Are you good with that, Papa?
I love it.
Okay. Oh my God, who is this little half cutie that's walking up to the mic right now? What's your name?
Penelope.
And Penelope's got a little grimace on her face. She's missing a tooth. She's looking at me like she's from a Japanese horror movie, but she knows. You know that I will protect you. Yes or no? She gave me the thumbs up. Penelope, how old are you?
6.
Tell me about yourself.
It's almost my birthday.
When is your birthday?
July 19th.
Are you excited?
Yes.
What are we going to do for your birthday?
Dad might get me a camera.
What do you want to shoot with that camera?
Take pictures of my little brother and dad wrestling each other.
Don't you want to wrestle?
Yeah.
Yeah? So how are you going to take pictures of them?
I'm going to stand very far and then run at my little brother.
Okay, so it's because of you, Penelope, that I want to do this show with you. I was a little bit sad. You probably couldn't tell. No?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a little bit sad. Yeah. I was a little bit sad because I don't get to see my daddy anymore. But like, oh my goodness. If I could remember my favorite parts of being 6 years old, right?
Yeah.
What is your favorite part of being 6 years old?
I get cake. I got more cake.
You got more cake. I gave you coconut cake tonight. Like probably more coconut cake than Daddy would let you eat. Yeah, she's looking at her daddy right now. Penelope, you have earned your right to come up into the mic and speak, honey. Give me a hug. You are so adorable. Even though you... Okay, so everyone listening, Penelope makes this face and goes at me. And it's like she's spraying venom. Is that what you're trying to do to me? Because you did it 8 times to me today.
No.
What were you doing to me?
I'm saying I hate you.
Why did you hate me? My daddy's in heaven. You came here to my house, and then you told me that you hate me. And I got you carrot cake, and also at the same time...
That was after we became friends.
When was it that we became friends?
I don't know.
After she said she hated you 8 times.
Yeah, was it because I was persistent, and I said, I don't care how much you hate me, I will be your friend? Is that what it was?
Nah.
Did you like me better when my hair was red?
Nah.
Oh, I liked me better when my hair was red.
Nah.
Yeah! How do you like being on this podcast? Is it fun?
Yeah.
Does it feel good to be on the podcast with your family?
Yeah.
What do you love most about your family?
Yeah.
Did I see him every day?
Yeah, what do you love most about your older brother? Tell me. Talk to him. He's right there. What do you love most about him?
He's annoying?
Yeah.
Does that annoy you?
What annoys him about you?
Maybe that he farts on me all the time.
He farts on you. That's kind of
That's you farting on you.
Wait.
You fart on me!
Wait. Let me ask you this. If he went away and he stopped farting on you, would you miss that?
Nah.
Wow! That's cold-blooded! What else do you love about your brother? What's your favorite thing you love to do with your brother? Aside from farting on each other. And you know what? You know what? You know when me and Ninang, my sister, went to our first communion? Are you Catholic? Good. We had to go and tell the priest that we farted on each other. That was humiliating. So, without your, what else about your brother do you love? Don't be afraid. He's your brother. He'll be with you for the rest of your life. Does he take care of you?
Yeah.
How? Tell him.
I don't know.
But he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that he does, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, what's our favorite thing about your daddy? Is he smart?
He's the best person on earth.
Why?
Because he's my daddy.
Why is he the best person on earth? I think he's pretty cool too.
Because he's my daddy.
Do you think he's handsome? Do you think he's smart?
Now we just implicitly called you ugly.
Do you think he's smart?
And she called you dumb.
Yeah.
Do you think he loves you?
Yeah.
Why? What does he do that shows you that he loves you?
He gives me cake.
My goodness! I gave you cake. You didn't tell me that I loved you. What else? Does he tuck you in at night?
Sometimes.
Okay. What does he say before you go to bed?
Go to sleep.
Good. That's a good daddy, man.
Yeah.
That's a good daddy.
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up? Not that you're not grown now, because you are very sophisticated.
I don't know.
Okay, so I want to talk about this. I heard that you liked Inside Out.
Yeah.
And we need to do a deep dive on Inside Out. Audience, don't tune out on me here because we've got a lot to talk about. What did you love about Inside Out? She's eating up this podcast, by the way.
I know, maybe she's found a profession. Maybe she's gonna learn to do this.
Is it your favorite movie?
Yeah.
Wait, but you want to talk about Inside Out? It's not even your favorite movie? Why do you have me talking about mediocrity? Should we talk about something else? Oh my gosh, this is not even in the show notes.
How about dolphins?
Let's talk about dolphins. What do you love about dolphins?
You're smart.
They are smart. They are smart. They're probably smarter than humans. And you know how they talk to each other? You know what? They do. They go, hee hee. They also go, If you could be you or a dolphin, what would you be?
Me. Because,
Why?
Oh, you had an answer.
because people eat dolphins.
What? What kind of people eat dolphins? PETA!
Dolphin eating people.
PETA are proud sponsors of the Golden Mike podcast, and we don't condone that kind of behavior. But if we were to eat a dolphin, what's
Eating tasty animals.
but if you were to eat a dolphin, what is good about it?
Nothing.
Nothing is good about it. Did you have a good trip down to Tampa to see us?
My leg fell asleep.
Your leg fell asleep? What? How did your leg fell asleep?
Cold.
I was staying still too long.
Boy, Daddy, I don't know how you're gonna talk to her when she's dating because she's a stonewall, man. And
I mean, her real profession, deep down, is she's gonna be a nun. So
I don't think so. I don't think she's gonna be a nun. What do you think you're gonna be when you grow up? Look at that frown. I gotta take a picture of this frown.
That's her frown. That's when she is trying not to smile.
You are freaking awesome. What are you gonna be when you grow up?
say what you want. What do you want?
I don't know.
Were you gonna be an art teacher?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
Now
it.
you don't let us tell you.
Yeah.
I was.
What kind of art do you want to teach? Music, painting.
Painting and crayons and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. What's your favorite part of the day?
Lunch.
What's your favorite lunch? Do you like cheese on it?
Okay.
You like it hot? Cold? Hot it is. Okay. You are an amazing person. You know that, right? And you know you made me. You didn't even know this, but I was sad when you came into town, and I'm very happy now that you're here. And I have to say thank you for that. And I know you don't know how to respond to that yet. But thank you, okay?
Okay.
You did respond to it.
Just say you're welcome when someone thanks you, okay? It's a very easy response.
Okay, so the mic is wide open to the whole family right now. Like we got the pocket philosopher asleep right now, and we're not quite sure what to do. So you may have hijacked the show for the rest of it if you feel like speaking more.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we want to talk about?
Tangled.
Tango?
Tangled.
No, Tangled, the movie.
Tangled.
Talk to me about Tangled, the movie.
It's Rapunzel, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about it.
Um.
Wait, Rapunzel is the one with the long hair, right?
Yeah.
You got kind of long hair.
Yeah.
As you check out your hair,
You got cut to her.
do you want to be tangled?
You want to have to spend hours brushing your hair every day?
What did you like about Tangled?
I like the horse.
What was so amazing about the horse?
He uses a knife he holds a knife in his mouth while he just bites a frying pan out of somebody's hand.
You truly are disturbed in the most amazing ways. A horse that holds a knife in a frying pan? Why have I not seen this movie before? The ratings are just skyrocketing on the show right now. People want more of you. So like, if you were living if your life was tangled, who would be who? Who would be the horse? Would you be the horse?
Yeah.
Who would be tangled?
Tangled is Rapunzel.
You mean Rapunzel? Oh,
So who would be Rapunzel? Daddy?
It's my beautiful
yes.
locks.
Zabby.
Why would Zavi be? Zavi's the littlest one here, guys.
Lizard.
Oh, yeah. Zabby's Pascal.
He looks wide awake now after he made his pee-pee.
Sure.
You sure?
Why would he be the bet? Why would he be the number one?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay. So we can sit here for a couple more hours and continue to get our ratings higher and higher and higher because you are so gorgeous. LeBron James, eat your heart out, because we now have gone to like Michael Jordan or something. But like, what would you like to talk about, or who would you like to pass the microphone to? They can hear, the audience can hear them, the audience can hear you. Do you want to hold the mic?
I want to hold the mic.
Why?
I don't know.
You do know.
No, I don't.
Why do you want to hold the mic? It's okay.
I
Okay.
really don't know.
Does it feel good to hold the mic?
It's heavy.
It is heavy. You want to hear how your voice sounds?
No.
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Y'all, I am putting the headphones on her head. Ah!
Hello. Seriously?
Oh, yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Couldn't handle the self-reflection.
That is how the world is going to hear you.
Oh, come on.
Don't worry, Penelope. He said earlier he's not like. Really?
I might say so.
I'm thinking Caleb has more to say. Caleb.
No.
No, that's what you get.
No.
Caleb,
You can't be on the sideline.
No.
You can't be on the sideline.
Come on, Caleb.
I want to patch this to my little brother.
Okay, let's patch it
Zavi hasn't gotten a turn yet.
I'll pause.
Zavi hasn't gotten a turn yet.
I want to play.
Speak into it.
I'm not doing it.
We'll go back and forth. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just pass it to someone. If you see your dad get all eye-watery again, like he just did a couple minutes ago, give it to your dad. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
You didn't notice your dad get all eye-watery?
We can give the girl.
Okay. We got a little pocket of joy right now who just made a wee-wee. His pants are wet, and I think...
That wasn't from the wee-wee, that was the water gun.
Oh, okay. And I think that you're ready to speak to the world.
Go.
Do you agree?
Go get it.
As he checks his Tinder. Here's the microphone. Speak into the microphone, you
Daddy, do it.
you beautiful half-Asian vixen. What's your name? Said jump.
Jab, jab.
Xavier?
But you like being called Zavi. Okay. Okay. So here. Zavi, talk to me. Talk to me. Why are you? Yeah. No, you don't have to back away. Just sit up straight, sit up forward, and then just put. Yeah. Do you hear him now? He sounds good, right?
He sounds horrible.
No, he doesn't. He sounds great. Give it to your brother. Why are you here? What are you doing here? What are you doing? It was what? It was a trip. What kind of trip? What did they tell you were doing when you were coming here?
I don't know.
You don't know? They didn't tell you, did they?
We're here to support family.
Do you know that I'm your family? What kind of family am I? Good or bad? Oh, good. Weird. Okay, good. I like it. What makes me weird, family?
I don't know.
Is it because of my bald head?
Yeah.
Is it because of my Buddha belly? You can talk too. You can always talk too.
You can talk, man. You don't have to.
Peng Peng, you can always talk. Penelope. Oh, he's done. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Javi.
Zavi, you done?
Zavi's done. Peng Peng, what do you want to say? Yes?
Why are your nostrils so big?
Mine?
Why are your nostrils so big?
Caleb.
Okay, hold on. This is something we might need to take callers on. Why are Caleb's nostrils so big?
Why are Penelope's nostrils so big?
Penelope, why? You know, I do have a question for you though. Your hair is long. That's a choice. You can make a choice to make your hair long right now. And when I was 13 years old, my hair was long, and I had reasons for it. Why is your hair long?
I haven't had a haircut.
Was it short before?
Yeah, the point it was short.
Oh, your dad is saying it wasn't. Ah, Dad, get on the mic.
Correct. Be honest.
Well, I didn't say how long ago it was.
I mean, this is...
When I had that mohawk.
Wait, you had a mohawk before you were 13?
You were like 2.
Yeah.
You were 2 years... That's not even your choice. Dad, get on the mic. What are you doing with the 2-year-old with a mohawk?
That was not my choice.
Oh.
Your mom's choice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looked good.
Okay. How many choices in life have been not your own?
He's holding it now.
I'm talking to Pops.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Honestly, like, the more I think about it, the more I realize
Mark, this fell out.
Okay, I'll fix it.
that a good amount of them weren't mine.
I'm listening.
Keep going. That's yeah, no, it's a complicated question with a long history, and given the audience, I'm not going to go into.
Okay. This is a pretty freaky show, right?
Yeah, I like it. It's good shit.
It's like hidden in gems, right?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's insightful.
Yeah.
I mean, a different view.
So you Are you okay with talking about transitions? Not anything personally, but transitions in general?
Sure. Yeah.
So you've gone through some transitions in your life.
Yeah.
What has that meant to you as you've gone through things that you thought were maybe things that were never going to change to things that are now new?
It's like everyone says, change is uncomfortable. But it's like a half truth, right? It's like,
Okay.
change hurts. It's scary. And it sucks.
Okay, so there's a difference between hurt, scary, and sucks.
Is there really though? Because a lot of for me,
Your dad
at
is
least,
smart.
at least for me though, it's when I say something is scary, I know for me that a lot of that is anticipation.
What?
That is me being anxious about things in the future.
What?
Pain for me, at least, tends to be a realization in a present sense. It's not it's not necessarily always a memory. Like a lot of the times, it's like echoes can hurt, sure, but pain in the present is how I would define that, at least for my transitions.
What's painful in the present? You're surrounded by family.
Yeah. What's painful in the present?
Penelope is fed with cake.
Yeah, no, she's wonderful. No, it's like now it's awesome. Now it's like I've had the whole Rona experience has put into a lot of perspective.
Yeah.
That for me, a lot of my priorities isn't even really a refocus. It's just more of a realization that I needed nourishment from my family.
Like what?
Just the energy, just the vibrancy, the realization that I could, that these are people that I could trust. That these are people that...
Could you not trust them for a point?
No. Really, when I say trust, it's just... It's a certain nourishment, I would say, for my, emotional health, really. But it's me looking for home.
Gotcha.
Oh, no, it ain't you.
No, it ain't, Poppy.
It definitely ate her.
None of this will be unedited if this ever goes on air.
The temple run.
Caleb?
Got him.
Caleb, you're standing next to your father, almost the same height as him.
Yeah.
Which is
Can
like...
I take off the headphones?
You can, absolutely. Which is like 5'1", 5'2".
I'll wear them.
Okay, you'll wear them. Caleb, as you hear your dad talking about these things, what's going through your mind? I know, and again, I'm not trying to pull this from you.
I would be quieter.
It's okay. It's okay. I can edit it.
Any external sound is irrelevant.
I can edit out every sound possible in this. This is a badass board.
It's really sweet.
But as you hear your dad, you're the oldest brother.
I didn't know that.
And I see you looking at this, but I know that you're listening to me, and I know that you're listening to him. What's going through your head as you're just thinking about all these transitions? You're a person in your life right now that's going through transitions too.
So the bars represent the volume.
Yeah, the bars represent the volume.
Because they went higher when you were louder.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So.
I guess it's heavy.
Sliding. Into a
What question did he just ask you?
Ask
him to repeat it.
Could you repeat it?
Yeah, so as you hear your dad talking about the transitions he's going on through in his life, how are you feeling about that? And also, this is two questions. How are you feeling about the transitions you're going on through within your life?
I don't know.
Do you feel like you need to be the grown-up one to take care of your little brother and sister?
What?
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 Okay.
She likes hearing herself.
What?
Is it too much?
What?
What?
Is it too much?
What?
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 She's saving.
What?
What?
Okay.
What?
What?
How do you feel watching all of this,
What?
Dad?
I'm proud of them.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're rallying,
Yeah.
is what I see.
Hello.
I'm proud of them.
They're rallying.
They are exhibiting the exact types of behavior that I would expect.
I have a question.
What is your question?
You sound so good in the mic right now. Yeah, makes you self-conscious. But what's your
Why
question?
does my dad always have his hands in his pocket?
Because he has a lot of money in there. Money that's going to go to the Golden Mike podcast. What a lascivious way to make money off of my podcast.
That's cool.
Dad, when you had your first and you thought about everything that you were going to be going through in your life, did you ever think that it would be this? You sitting with me talking about the transitions you're going through in your life with your 3 kids? Half of them wet from swimming in my pool. My dad passing away.
Oh, we're all wet.
Hello.
Not that.
Hello, people in the
No,
world.
definitely not. No, when I had my first, his mother and I were drifting for a long time, and nothing lights a fire under your ass like having a kid.
Yeah.
You know, it was like.
I have
gotta
a
get it together.
question.
And both of us were really went through a lot. I think despite our relationship, definitely as human beings have grown a lot.
I love
I
it.
have a question.
And I have an answer, and so does your daddy. But I also want the people in the background who can hear that. That laughter in the background, even though we're mourning right now, is the laughter of Filipinos belly laughing after they said they'd leave 2 hours ago. This is something that's inherent of the Filipino culture.
Anyone else to do that?
I don't know who else does it because I'm pretty
He's pretty.
insular.
I have a question.
So now you have a question.
Why are my dad's ears so big?
My ears.
Tiny.
You need to look at your brother's ears.
Wait, let's look at which ones? Which ones?
His older brother.
Let me see.
I got grandpa's ear.
Yes, you did.
You know, when I was younger, the reason I grew my hair out is because my ears were big. Like Will Smith. And my mom told me that it was because...
Hiding my ear.
no, his ears aren't that bad at all.
I'm just gonna.
My mom told me that my ears were the way they were because she said that the doctors pulled me with forceps. What the heck?
Yes.
What the heck? What the heck? What does the future look like for you, man?
Oh man.
That's
in
cool.
a transitional state, so the state will probably last for quite a bit. At least for the next year or so. For me.
Hello.
Hello.
A lot of unknowns.
What goes through your mind when you're going to sleep at night?
Depends on the week, It's like my kids are with me. Not a lot. When my kids aren't with me, I miss them.
Okay. So it really is about the family.
Turn sound.
You may have another question because you are our moneymaker.
For real.
This is boring.
Exactly.
Why does your studio why does one of your computers in your studio have so many shiny buttons?
Because if I hit Come here. Put your headphone on.
Happy.
Press a button. Press a button.
Okay. Was I scared?
I know, I heard.
Make sparkle sounds.
It opens portals, baby. Oh no, now you're playing punk rock music, baby. Play whatever you want. Where's crickets, man? We got Penelope, the live DJ, mixing it up right now. I want you to remember that LeBron James products are the #1 products on the market right now. So if you want to jump higher, you want to sleep longer, you want to hit that three-pointer, keep hitting those buttons, baby. LeBron James products are the way to go. Okay, LeBron's not happy. LeBron's mad. LeBron's mad. Oh my gosh, LeBron is mad. Say sorry, LeBron.
Sorry.
Say the name too.
Say not sorry. Say your products stink, LeBron. Oh, yo, we got the punk rock music going and we got family in the house. For those of you who are at all going through any kind of transition, she can't stop hitting the button, so we're screwed. So for any of those of you who are going through any kind of transition right now, a loss, a change in role, I want you to focus on what's going right now. And what's going right is the idea that you can pay attention to what it is that's making you happy, what it is that lights you up. And sometimes some of those things that light you up, if you're so mixed up in like what was in the past and what was going on before, you miss it. You miss it. This song sucks. I don't know how to turn it off. Let me see if I can. Oh, okay, we got some music turning off right now. Now it's coming down to the acoustic music. No, don't you touch this. Don't you touch this. So I'm gonna go around the room one more time. Oh my gosh, now the punk rock music is on.
No.
What
When you rest.
So I'm gonna go around the room one more time to each person. And I want to ask you guys, if you had one thing that you want to say to the world, two things that you want to say to the world. How about this? I'm going to change it. Hold on. I'm going to cut this out. Tell me about your favorite part of Inside Out. Favorite character.
Sadness.
Why is sadness your favorite? Say it again.
She falls on her face.
And is that how you lost your tooth? That's absolutely adorable. I don't like seeing you talk. But do you feel sadness? Do you know what sadness is?
Yeah.
What is sadness?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't know either, but I do. I'm going to go around the room. Look at me, you guys.
Good night.
I know you guys don't get this right now.
Yes. Respond.
And I wish that I would have gotten this when I was sitting with my father. But like, when I talk to you about family, what is the most important part of being a part of this family? You start, Penelope. What's the most important part of being a part of this family? You can't say, I don't know.
Love.
Yeah.
They get it.
Let's close it out, guys.
They get it. Zavi, what's the most important part about being the part of this family, Zavi? Don't say hate.
I never said hate.
No, I'm talking to Zavi. Zavi, talking to the mic. What's your favorite, most important part about being part of this family?
Deep in alive.
Deep in the night.
That's keeping alive.
Keeping alive. Resilience. Look at you. Amazing, Caleb.
Mom.
I see you over there, brother. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but you've said some of the most profound shit on my podcast ever. Oh no, Penelope's looking at me like, why did Uncle Mark say that word? Now she's staring at me with big eyeballs that's gonna piercing through me with lasers, but I love her. She's gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna protect her just like her daddy will in the future. Caleb, when I talk to you about the number one thing about being a part of this family, declare it into the mic.
You said I could refuse to answer.
Yeah.
I refuse to answer.
I love it. I love it. Someone who actually protects the family. And now the father, the alpha, the guy who sometimes can't sleep.
I'm playing your favorite game on that phone.
Daddy,
Yes.
when it comes to family, your number one thing.
Gotta keep him safe. I mean, Penelope really hit the nail on the head. It's hard to get better than that. But, defaulting to roles, it's keeping them safe. Being there for everyone.
I've known you for more than a few years. I've never seen that face on you, brother. I love you to death. I love you to death, man.
Love you too, man.
Whether this goes online or not, I feel like this was fun.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. It sucked at parts, but it was a good time.
No. Sorry, it was just sometimes,
Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. I want to know how you embody joy, right? So, Jiggy, you hear the belly laughs over there. When I ask you what joy looks like, what does joy look like?
It's like, joy to me, it's like, I could take the default, like, really easy answer of being with my kids, and that is my truth, for sure. But sometimes the struggle for me is to stay present, to stay in my head, and appreciate what I bring to the table and what it is that I'm trying to protect and be a part of and witness. So I find joy in being present and witnessing just the relationship and the dynamic of my family.
What does joy taste like?
Pizza.
You're damn right. You're damn right we're related when you talk about joy tasting like pizza. We might have to order a slice right now.
For sure.
I don't know if I asked this, but joy sounds like...
Excuse me?
Hold on, I'm talking to your papa. I'll get to you. Joy sounds like...
Man, it's like joy sounds like silence breaking after a week. That's just... It's... the small stories at night of everyone's day. It sounds like just... it's the thankful, even breathing of them asleep. This is,
You should hold your daddy closer. He's amazing.
This is,
Feels good, right?
Yeah. It sounds...
It's hurting my chin.
Well, that's because you fall on your face all the time.
It's the belly laughter and joy that we are reminded of. No.
Can I talk soon?
Absolutely, you can talk soon. You can talk as long as you want. And out of deference for your dad, I'm going to ask him a couple more questions. What does joy smell like? Toots. Toots.
How can anger's feel?
Oh man, it's that smoked barbecue, man.
Oh, that's a Jacksonville answer right there.
Smell and taste are related, so shouldn't it also be pizza?
Oh, Caleb dropping the smell and the taste related. Dropping some neuroscience.
It doesn't mean that they're one-to-one. It's like it could be broader than that. I mean, I didn't say that the pizza didn't have barbecue on it.
Okay, so I know you haven't heard my whole show, but you subscribe to it, which has made it in the top 200, LeBron James. Listen to that.
Exactly.
In the United States.
Well, yes.
Revolutions
Actually, a sponsor.
Revolutions are upturnings. They're upheavals.
James.
And upheavals can either happen on the inside or they can happen on the outside, like what's happening right now with either COVID or the social justice movement, right?
Can I talk now?
You can. And also, a lot of people think that these revolutions need to happen in anger. And so with you, what is your joy revolution?
Now, am I commenting on the revolutions that are occurring in our culture, or are we talking about just my views on revolution in general?
I want you to spiral it into the very core of your heart, Jiggy, and ask yourself, what is the revolution that's happening right now, even when it hurts, in joy?
The revolution for me that is both so incredibly painful and so incredibly joyous is the realization that I am enough alone, that I am more than enough alone. There's a certain amount of terror and comfort in that, and the juxtaposition is weird, but at the same point in time, you can accept one or the other, and there's really not much of a choice.
You know what? I actually don't think the juxtaposition is weird at all. It means you're at your growth edge. If it's too easy, it's easy. If it's too hard, you're broken. And it seems like you're right there on the growth edge, brother. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for the fit.
I'm going to close the show, and then we're going to have a lot of time to talk about LeBron James and multiple things. But
Something to do with the podcast, though.
hold on one second. I'm still the director of this podcast. So for your sake, for my sake, close your ears. For fuck's sake, and for goodness sake, start your revolution in love, in light, in shadows, and in joy. I miss you, Dad. I miss you so much. This has been the Joy Revolution special podcast. We don't know if it will ever go out, but it helped me feel a lot better. And we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling with Penelope, who wants to say something. She's breathing hard.
She's been waiting.
Joy tastes like pizza because joy is literally the color of pizza.
Joy tastes like pizza. Dude, that's a mic drop moment right there.
That's it. Russ is done. It's like,
We're done. We're done. Okay, who had fun here?
me.
Yeah? Yeah? Who had fun? www.joyrevolution.com. It's all there for you people. I'm shameless, and I'm also heartbroken.
No! Joy tastes like oranges and apples!
Joy tastes like oranges and apples. Tell me why. Why does joy taste like oranges and apples?
It's a mini trophy!
It's a little trophy. Exactly.
I refute your point. Oranges taste like, joy doesn't taste like apples. Apples are gross.
Apples are gross.
Just leave it at oranges, Abby. I like oranges.
You guys have a common acquaintance.
That's a picture of me with, what's that guy's name? Jimmy Carter, President Jimmy Carter. You're pressing the button. That statue,
Hey, get out of there.
that trophy was given to me by my son Zach. That statue was given to me by my son Zach, who named me the Father of the Year in 2019. Oh man, I'm so glad that Dad got to see me get awarded that. That was more important than a TEDx or anything else that I've ever done. What do you want to say, guys? It is broken down. LeBron, I'm sorry we lost your sponsorship. We don't care about you. More fairy dust. We're gonna go out have some cake, and the light will set you free, people. See ya. I hope you enjoyed the Golden Mike podcast. There's more good stuff coming your way. But until the next episode, let's stay in touch, yes? Find us on Instagram as TheJoyRev, TheJoyRev. Or communicate with like-minded revolutionaries in our Facebook group. Search The Joy Revolution Underground. And of course, don't forget to check out the classes, articles, blogs, and some serious fun at joyrevolution.com. That's joyrevolution.com. Now, until then, what will you do to change history for the better? Let's go out and play, shall we? Press start to begin.